So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 64 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a 360 parking camera, plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And then these two tray sections are lift and removed to give you even more space again. You can even use them to divide the boot up. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left hand side we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right hand side the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle you can see the total miles for the car. They are 71,848. Above that we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information that's displayed there for various bits of trip computer, fuel economy, your satellite navigation menu, audio as you can see, and eventually back around to the beginning again. And that is done using the buttons just here. We have stereo controls, phone controls, and cruise control and speed limiter also on the steering wheel. Over in the center you'll find the main touchscreen for the radio. So firstly we have a radio button up here which will change from FM to AM and DAB. You can pair your phone up here by hitting connect and then following the instructions on screen from there. Once you paired your phone, you can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well as making and receiving phone calls. You can also access the CD player, auxiliary and USB inputs for this car as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. If I pop the vehicle into reverse, you'll see the 360 parking camera. So reversing camera and bird's eye view image of where the car is parked right now. And if you press the camera button, front facing camera and the bird's eye view, or a front facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. We've also got satellite navigation as well. So up here, hit map, and you can see we have a nice clear color display. You can zoom in and out from here. It's a very easy system to use. Below that, we have the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is on. So that's off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperature you've asked for by taking control of the fan speed, which you can see it doing, and the direction of the air as well. You can manual override either of those, and auto has now gone off. You can put it back on your own settings with a heated rear and heated front screen as well. 12-volt charging socket, electronic handbrake, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. We then have heated driver and passenger seats with 2 different heat settings each. Last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. We have a button up here that will open that glass section all the way to the back of the rear seats, and as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.